Importing a Power Automate solution. Deploying to a new environment. Why import a solution? In this video, we'll cover the final step in deploying our Power Automate solution, importing it into a new environment. This is a crucial step in the deployment process, allowing us to move automation workflows from development to testing or production environments. We are deploying the automated weekly lottery system into the dev environment. Before we start, remember that solutions in Power Automate can be imported as either managed or unmanaged. In this video, we are working with a managed solution, meaning it cannot be modified once deployed in the target environment. If you need to customize the solution after import, you should work with an unmanaged solution instead. However, discussing managed versus unmanaged solutions in detail requires a dedicated course on deployment best practices. Now, let's go step by step through the import process. Switching to the target environment. Open Power Automate and look at the top right corner where your current environment is displayed. Click the environment name to open a drop-down list of available environments. Select Dev, or the relevant environment for your deployment. Wait for the page to reload to ensure you are now inside the dev environment. Importing the solution package. In the left-hand menu, click on Solutions. In the top menu, click Import Solution. In the Select a File section, click Browse and locate the exported solution zip file from your previous deployment. Click Next to begin the import process. Validating the solution import. Power Automate will now check the package for dependencies, required connections, and configurations. If everything is correctly set up, you will see green check marks next to each validation step. If there are any missing components, like a required connector or dependency, a red error icon will appear. In case of a connection issue, you must recreate or configure the necessary connections in the target environment before proceeding. So we proceed by clicking Next. Configuring environment variables. Some solutions use environment variables instead of static values. This is a best practice because it allows solutions to adapt across different environments. In our case, we need to bind the correct values to our environment variables. Locate Lottery Site URL, which defines the SharePoint site used by the Manage Users flow. Click on the drop-down and select Power Automate Master, or the correct SharePoint site for your environment. Locate Lottery List Name, which specifies the SharePoint list name. Leave the default value as Lottery Participants, since this remains the same. Once both environment variables are configured, finalizing the import. Click Import to begin the solution deployment. A message will appear at the top of the screen displaying Currently importing solution, automated weekly lottery system. The import process may take a few minutes depending on the size of the solution. To save time, we will skip the waiting period during the installation in this video. However, once the import is complete, you'll see a confirmation message stating, Solution, automated weekly lottery system imported successfully. You can also click on the View Solution Checker Results link to access the detailed log of the import process. Once the import is complete, we need to ensure that everything has been deployed correctly. You should now see Automated Weekly Lottery System listed among your solutions. Click on the solution name to open it. Flows ensure that all child flows, e.g., Manage Users, Generate Random Number, Notify Participants, are present. Environment variables. Check that lottery site URL and lottery list name are correctly bound to their respective values. Connection references are properly set up in this environment. Before fully relying on the imported solution, consider running a test to ensure that everything is working correctly. Check if it runs without errors. Verify that the connections work as expected. If any issues arise, reconfigure the environment variables, or create missing connections. Deployment complete. With this, we have successfully imported and verified our solution in the new environment. By using environment variables instead of static values, we've ensured that our automation is adaptable across different environments. Now, the automated weekly lottery system is ready to run in production. This was a high-level overview of the import process. If you want to dive deeper into advanced deployment techniques, including managed versus unmanaged solutions, versioning, and dependency handling, consider exploring a dedicated course on Power Automate deployment best practices.